I would like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream Joe Price, Facebook. Today we're doing game 26 of MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. We have Atlanta Braves at Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies lead the series 1-0. The Braves' season record is 10-17. Phillies are 21-5. Of course, I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies at home today in Game 2 of a 3-game series against the Atlanta Braves. If there's anybody that want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834 to join leagues where you can win money in those leagues. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button so you can be notified for new content. Hit the bell as well so you can be notified, and hit the subscribe button. Also check out my new Facebook page, which is known as Joe Price Hall of Fame. It's known as Joe Price Hall of Fame on Facebook. It's an exclusive championship Facebook with playoff championship content of the past and current. Alright? Many different sport leagues I've done live stream on Facebook, PS4 live stream, and Joe Price. Alright, Facebook and YouTube. So if you want to see all the exciting content of NHL, FIFA, all of those different sports, friend me on Facebook, Joe Price Hall of Fame. And that should be all. Alright, we're going to get Game 2 underway. Alright, of a 3-game series, Atlanta Braves at Philadelphia Phillies, Game 2.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Jared Eichhoff will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and one strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Ruff moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Right side. To his left, Hernandez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Santana has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 14 on the season, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Lane Adams. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. To the track and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of big Cameron Rupp. Third home run for him on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Now at the plate, Adam Rosales looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Oh, D-Row, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he drives a liner to right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. He pulls into third safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tapped up the third base line. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
So now Carlos Santana, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. The second one, he did not miss.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Chase Whitley is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. In now, Cameron Rupp. Ripped down the line. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Rupp, a runner at second with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Adam Rosales. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Phillies lead this one 10-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. One away. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Chopper to short. Rosales ranges to his left, and he is in there.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40, Chase Whitley.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Chase Whitley. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike. Santana leads off first with one away. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Fouled off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Williams is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Adams giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops. And he's safe.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more.
On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Lane Adams. Will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Rupp has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 10 and the Braves 1. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Santana racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
first baseman, number 41.
So now Carlos Santana. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. No outs, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. Santana is there, one away.
Now batting.
Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cameron Rupp. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that should set it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Adam Rosales. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Comes set with the 0-1. Left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 11 and the Braves 1. Digging in, Charlie Culberson 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Hit softly on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chase Whitley.
The pitcher, Chase Whitley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Santana over at second. Whitley at first. One gone. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Ready once again, Jared Eichhoff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jared Eichhoff.
Here's the first pitch to him. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Nick Williams. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more.
A run in. Here's a 2nd runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Here's Carlos Santana now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Making his way to the plate, Cameron Rupp. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Rounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters and might have thought that danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Standing in now, Lane Adams. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Phillies lead it 14-2. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Adam Rosales.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Rosales has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Swanson brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jared Eichbaum.
Striding in once again, Jared Eichbaum getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. Swanson scoops it up on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Danny Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
1 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number
Nick Markakis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Markakis.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Philadelphia is on top 14-2. Aaron Blair comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready once again, Nick Williams. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Adams looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Reese Hoskins will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 15-2. Here's Ender Inciarte. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A 1 pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Crawford into shallow left. 1 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And they remain well behind. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cameron Rupp. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Third baseman, number 2, J.P. Crawford.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Adam.
Striding in, Adam Rosales. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 17-2. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Tyler Flowers, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Crawford has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman,
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 on its way. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Struck him out. Atlanta, good night.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
17-2 in tonight's game. Philadelphia hammered out 21 hits as a team in this one. Jared Eichhoff earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Sean Newcomb was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
A reminder that extra post-game septic trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra ski buses are available directly outside the station.
All right, we're going to do today's highlight of Game 2 of a 3-game series in Philly. The highlights of the game, okay, of Game 26, MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. The Phillies and the Atlanta Braves at home in Philly. Game 2 of a 3-game series. We get ready to go into the highlights.